One of the first questions that I have for you, we have many, but one of the first questions I have for you is when you look at how kind of in disarray it feels like Republicans are, right? They kind of had their marching orders from Trump at one point. He changed his mind, and now he has this new budget bill, and they are saying, we don't know what to do at this point. What are you hearing from them behind the scenes?
Well, good morning, and it's good to be with you, Eugene. I think disarray is the right word. Obviously, this administration has been engulfed in chaos, and in the first 100 days has unleashed rising costs and corruption, tragically, here in our country. And I think the particular disarray you describe around the Republican budget bill is symptomatic of just more broadly the chaos that they have wrought in Washington, D.C. So with respect to what I hear from my colleagues, I mean, look, time will tell as to whether or not my Republican colleagues are willing to actually stand up for their constituents or whether they'll continue to capitulate to this president's demands. I know you've had a couple of my Republican colleagues on your program just recently who have made the case about why the president's on-again, off-again reckless tariff policies, for example, will wreak havoc in farming communities and rural communities like the ones that I represent across the country. And yet they have been unwilling, at least at this point, to ultimately do what it takes to stop these policies from proceeding in the United States Congress. So it's an open question as to whether or not they're actually going to do anything about it, right? Talk is cheap, and actions speak louder than words. But yes, they are engulfed in disarray, and the Republican budget bill, coupled with the reconciliation bill, are prime evidence of that.
Congressman, are y'all going to be able to save and keep secure Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security, given the president's budget, given the reconciliation bill, and the savings that they're trying to squeeze out of both those bills?
We're certainly going to do everything that we can and use every procedural tool at our disposal, Jonathan, to try to stop this dangerous proposal, which, as you know, and I know your viewers are well aware of, would represent the largest cut in the history of Medicaid. So this is in particular reference to the budget reconciliation bill, a reckless bill that would betray the middle class, would include upwards of potentially $880 billion in Medicaid cuts.